Valentine handoff up the middle. And spun down, gain of a couple.
Okay, we should be back up.
Okay. Now you got to rebuild.
I don't have any of my graphics or anything, and I'm not going to reset it.
So I'm going to try to do the scoreboard or not?
I'm going to try to do the scoreboard, but we've lost all of our graphics and stuff.
Yay, Wirecast. More important thing is to be able to see the game. So we're at the halfway point of the third quarter. And Wirecast decided to go, nope. Valentine looking to throw this one out to the left. Once again, trying to throw this one deep. Overthrows his man. Pass intended that time for number 16. I can't see in the dark very well. Bryce Harshman. So that'll bring up 4th down for the Stampede. We'll bring out Wesley Orr to punt this one away.
Thank goodness.
What do you have for a Wi-Fi signal there? Anything? You got a 4G?
Yes.
Maybe it might take a minute to get the feed back up on your phone.
Yeah.
So Stampede, a man short on their special teams, getting ready to punt this one to Jermaine Armstrong. Oh, we might get the scoreboard back. Kick is away. Ball hits and rolls inside the 20 down to the 17-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Invaders at their own 17-yard line.
I think it went to a different.
Is it on a new link?
It's on a new link, I think.
Okay.
There's nothing like a live stream in Franco. That one. Says we're live. Are we live? 22 live viewers waiting to see what happens. Oh, are you back? And we're back on Jody's phone at least. So 1st and 10 for the Invaders. 7:10 to go in the third quarter. Johnson, quick pass off to the left-hand side. Makes a move. I think that is, I can't see. That's Cornell King on the reception. Nice catch and run by Cornell King. Gain of about 7 on that play. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Okay, Buck said we're back.
Oh, about time you mentioned Ronald Buck. Number 42 in your programs, number 1 in your hearts.
Let's delete this.
So 2nd and short for the Invaders. Johnson handoff to Lindgren up the middle once again. Picking his way through there. It's going to be enough for Invaders' 1st down. As I said, that's a nice thing to see, a 1st down rush for the Invaders.
So 3rd quarter, 6:10. Let's do 6 minutes here. Let's try to get this back up and running. Sorry, guys, we had some technical difficulties. We are back up and running. That is live broadcasting. I'm not sure if it was an internet or a software situation.
Probably everything.
All the above. So I believe we're back.
Johnson, quick pass, tipped. Pass intended. Johnson had to get rid of that one quickly. Try to get that one out to Cornell King once again. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Got the lights.
Let's see, 49.
Ooh, I back up way over here so I can stand out of a glare. I'll be back here, Franco.
I'm so alone up here now.
You got me.
2nd and 10 for the Invaders.
I'm not alone. I love it.
You're never
You can stay back there, Jace.
Okay, thank you. Johnson looking to throw. Swing pass out to Lindgren. Off the left-hand side. Gain of about 3, it looks like. That'll bring up 3rd and 7 for the Invaders. As the clock runs here in the third quarter. back and forth third quarter. Some big plays have gone the way of the Stampede, but the Invaders got one of their own with that big play to Constant Jackson, only to turn the ball over on the fumble. Johnson looking to throw. Pass is intercepted. Pass intended for John Bonney. Nice play there by the defensive back. That is an interception by Lewis. Able to hold on to that one. And it also looks like Javante Johnson is shaken up as well. Which would not be good news for the Fargo Invaders if Johnson is injured. Johnson hobbling off. Looks like there's something wrong with that left leg. Hopefully it's just a tweaked ankle or something that he can kind of regroup when they have their next drive. 4:57 on the clock. Turnover once again. Stampede get the ball at the 39-yard line of the Fargo Invaders. So Invaders leading 9-0 right now. Showing sparks at times on offense, but not able to get anything going. Handoff this time up the middle for the Stampede. Breaking tackles is TJ James, gain of about 9 on that play. Bring up 2nd and 1.
Tackled by Armstrong. Gain of 9 brings up 2nd down and 1.
So 2nd down for the Stampede.
Is it just looping still?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can't get anything.
Handoff up the middle once again to James, breaking tackles but taken down at the 26-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down for the Sioux City Stampede.
Tripped up by Moron. And that's a Stampede 1st down brought to you by Joe Cutter.
So 1st down once again for the
It's not a
Stampede.
new link.
New link? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let me see if I can find it.
Here, let me throw it out, and if somebody can help me get it out there to the world.
Okay.
So 1st and 10 for the Stampede. Sticking with that running game, TJ James picking his way through the middle.
James on the carry. Tackled by 21, James Neal.
Gain of about 2 on that play. So 2nd and 8. Got to get that boom, boom, pow.
All right, we're at 3:31.
2nd and 8 for the Stampede. Valentine looks to the sideline for the call. James switches sides of his quarterback. James handoff, takes the ball on the handoff up the middle. Only gets a yard and a half that time. It'll bring up 3rd down for the Stampede.
Brings up 3rd down. Robert Hockey in North Sioux City is
getting close to field goal territory. But they have missed a field goal themselves. Invaders have missed 2. And Invaders have 2 turnovers to Sioux City's 1. So 3rd and about 7 for Valentine on the offense. Looking to throw out to the right. Throws pass is high, incomplete. Pass intended for number 14. Jeremiah Waters. So 4th down for the Stampede. So the Stampede are going to try the field goal, trailing 9-0, trying to get 3 points so that way they can try for a go-ahead touchdown later on in the game.
All right, we got about half of our audience.
Well, field goal. It's going to be a 40-yard attempt for him. Snap, the set, and the kick is blocked. Ball is loose, recovered by the Stampede, but the Fargo Invaders defense holds once again. And so with 2:19 remaining in the 3rd quarter, your score is still Fargo 9, Sioux City nothing. Here in Elite Bowl 12. You don't have graphics?
I
or
don't have anything.
Okay.
We've lost everything.
We've lost everything. Please don't forget to check out one of our sponsors, TailgateMaster.com. Tailgate Master is a proud sponsor of the Fargo Invaders. Why wait until the fall? Start tailgating now. Consider this your official invite. Come join us. Join Tailgate Master at all Fargo home games this season. You can also go to TailgateMaster.com and check out his line of spices and rubs. Are you laughing at me?
I am.
That's good. I'm glad I make you happy. Do. So we'll have to see if Javonte Johnson is back out on the field. He was banged up last series. So we'll see if he can compose himself after being injured last series. Stampede bringing pressure this time. Handoff this time to Baldwin up the middle. Gets through the line, past the line of scrimmage, falls forward, gain of about 3 on that play.
Number 10, Deontay Baldwin on the carry.
So 2nd and 7 for the Invaders.
Rome Martin, 98. Second half. Once again, today's game sponsor is Fleet Farm.
I did ask one of the staff members of the Sioux City Stampede to try and let us know what the attendance was tonight so I can announce that.
Thanks. That'd be great.
I don't know if he's going to get it or
I think
not.
it's over 500.
I think it's more than last year.
What was last year, do you remember?
I don't know. We never had an official number last year. Johnson has a one-hand that one. And Baldwin gets tackled in the backfield, a loss by Felton Somerville. And a couple of Sioux City Stampede. Oopsie-daisy.
These things happen.
I know. Clock's still running here, coming up on the 1-minute mark in the 3rd quarter. So 3rd and 9 for the Invaders. Two wide receivers each side. DeCoury and Jones wide right. Bounty, Costa Jackson wide left. Johnson gonna have to scramble away. Gets away, gets the pass away. Pass is caught by John Bounty, breaks a tackle, stiff arms. And they're saying he stepped out of bounds, but that's gonna be enough for a Fargo Invaders 1st down.
We needed that.
Great play there by Javonte Johnson. I wasn't sure after that last series how mobile he was gonna be in the pocket, but he evaded the sack.
Moving quick.
Push the old circle button for the spin move. I don't know what it is on the Xbox. That's just PlayStation talk. So 1st and 10 for the Invaders. This probably is going to be the last play. This will be the last play of the Fargo Invaders 1st down. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter, Mr. Franco and Ms. Jody Woods.
All right.
So after 3 quarters, your score, Fargo 9, Sioux City nothing. Elite Bowl 12, defensive battle.
Man, this is your last call for beer.
So if I can get my thing.
Last call.
Moorhead Massage and Wellness. Go there for all your health and wellness needs. They are the home for not my Vedic or your Vedic, but our Vedic massage. Right, Franco?
Absolutely.
They want to go on your mission, who are on a healing journey, and they want to help you stay on track with a balanced life. They also want those who are financially strapped to have a positional release. Go to Moorhead Massage and Wellness. Talk to Crystal or Matthew. FargoChairRental.com. If I got to tell you what they do and explain it, I don't know what to tell you. But contact Blake Weedman at FargoChairRentals.com and mention #InvaderElite for a discount. But if you don't like those guys, you like Fargo party tents, contact those guys for their party tents. It's a rivalry. It's going to be like that scene in Anchorman 2. Or maybe Anchorman 1 where there's just a big free-for-all between the news channels. Remember that?
I don't really remember a whole lot right now.
That's because you have no long-term memory.
All right, what am I doing?
1st and 10 for the Invaders inside Stampede territory at the Stampede 49-yard line. Johnson back to pass. Throw this one out across the middle. Constant Jackson was open, but Johnson had to kind of get rid of that one quickly, and Jackson did not get that Skinny post. Posted enough. Pass falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 at the 49. Beginning stages of the 4th quarter here in Elite Bowl 12. Been an exciting game tonight. Last year's game down here was exciting as well.
Absolutely was.
That was a back-and-forth battle between Sioux City and Minneapolis. Minneapolis is actually battling the Northern Lights Cowboys in the CAFL Championship. Tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon, the MPFL Championship, Tri-City North Stars take on the Lakes Area Snowmen. Johnson gets set, 2nd and 10. Quick pass out to Jackson, makes his way to the sideline, makes a move, cuts and gets shoved out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Gain of 4 will bring up 3rd and 6 for the Invaders.
Would have liked him to stay in bounds.
That would have been preferred. But you can't have everything you want, Franco.
I know.
You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. That's what I learned from my daughters when they were in kindergarten.
Learn something new every day.
It depends. If you forget something every day, you probably learn something new every day. Just saying.
One step forward, couple back. kind of a
Yep.
thing? All right. Oh, they're running the clock.
Yep, clock is running at the 14.5-minute mark. Invaders
That's it.
trying to get some points out of this drive and also chew some time up on that clock.
Uh-oh. False start.
False start, going to back them up 5 there. I'm not sure who that one was on.
False start, the call against the Invaders.
So that'll back them up 5, and it'll be 3rd down and, 12 or 11? 11, all right. So 3rd down at the 50-yard line, right at midfield for the Invaders. I don't think the league president is biased or anything to you.
No.
As we can hear him talking. So 3rd and 11 here. Opening stages of the 4th quarter. It looks like the Stampede had a man lined up in the neutral zone. Johnson's going to have to just throw this one away out, intended for Brandon Jones. So that'll bring up 4th down.
Johnson's pass incomplete.
Sorry. Didn't want everybody to hear me
Too
yell.
bad. No. I'm glad.
So Lazan to here out to punt this one away on 4th and 11, trying to pin the Stampede back deep. Trying to play that game of field position. Clock stopped at 13:53 to go in the 4th. Ball to here, gets the kick away. Spiraling kick. Going to hit down at the 20 and take an Invaders roll. It's going to be picked up by the return man at the 10-yard line. Goes backwards, still going backwards. Going to be taken down inside the 10-yard line. So the Invaders capitalize on a return that doesn't go as planned by the Stampede. So 13:39 to go in the 4th quarter. Sioux City starts this possession inside their own 10-yard line, and it looks like the return man is injured. Going to commercial now?
Yeah, we'll go to commercial.
Sorry, can't do that. And that is Lewis, I believe, hopping off the field. 25, right? Robert Lewis,
Yes.
yep. He's hopping off. It looks like that left ankle is giving him some issues, so hopefully he can walk that off, maybe have it retaped if need be, and get back out there. One thing we always want to say, though, Franco, in semi-pro games is that we don't really want to see anybody get injured because everybody's got to go to work on Monday.
That's true.
Nobody's getting paid for this.
All right, I think from the
Valentine handoff to the running back up the middle, still spinning away, still going, and he's going to be taken down after a gain of about 7 that time. Tackled by Vinny Holmes.
Sorry about that, guys. I was just saying I think that we're back on from the technical difficulty, except for the graphics.
But we got a scoreboard and a clock.
We got a scoreboard and a clock.
That's all you need, right? All you need is love, man.
All you need is love.
All you
Here,
need
let
is
me see if I
love.
can pull this in. Media. Where did I put that on desktop?
So second down and looks like about 4. Handoff up the middle once again. Big hole this time. That's enough for a first down. Vinny Holmes makes what could have been a touchdown saving tackle. And that'll move the chains for the Stampede. Anthony Antonio, I think Jeremy Gordon might have been in helping clean up that tackle, but it looked like Vinny got his shoulder down and tripped him up. So 1st and 10 for the Stampede at their own 28-yard line. Ballantyne fakes the handoff, wants to throw it out to his receiver, caught and taken down, caught by number 14. Jeremiah Waters on the reception once again. They're marking that, so it's a gain of 9 on that play. So 2nd and
1.
Nope. I guess
Give
they
it a
gave him
first down.
10. All right. I guess I thought he was just a bit short of that.
As did I. But
All right.
they've been generous all night.
Yep.
So
1st and 10 for the Stampede now at their own 38-yard line. Man in motion, fakes the handoff up the middle to James, running hard. Jeremy Gordon gets in on the tackle there.
I want to send a shout out to Nova, the general manager, coach, player, Tri-City North Stars. He's tuning in tonight. We're going to wish them luck tomorrow night.
Yep, 2nd and 4. I know the MFA championship was a week or 2 ago. Kansas City Bulldogs knocked out the Omaha Stockmen in their championship. That's another league that's wrapped up play for the summer. 2nd and short for Sioux City. Ballantyne's going to run this one up the middle. Nowhere to go. Sneaks his way through and eventually gets through there. And I think he's going to be about a yard short of the first down, so that'll bring up 3rd and 1.
He definitely made something out of nothing there, didn't he?
Yeah, I thought he was going to be tackled at the line of scrimmage, was able to squirt through there and get it to 3rd and very short. Coming up at 10.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Trips to the left this time. Ballantyne runs it himself, and that should be a first down. Gets just enough. Gained about, looked like maybe about a half to 3/4 of a yard is all, but that's all they needed for a first down. So 1st and 10 for the Stampede at their own 48-yard line as they keep this drive moving.
You know, the thing about this drive is they're taking a lot of time off the clock.
A lot.
Yep.
Good.
That's fine.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that. Although I prefer it to take a lot of time and not have any positive results, any points.
Right.
Yeah. Trips to the right this time for Ballantyne. Fake gives the handoff to James, who almost gets caught in the backfield and then manages to evade the tackle, get out to midfield. Gain of 2 on that play by James.
Clock is running.
Yep. 9.5 minutes to go in the game. Why does it seem like this entire booth is just rooting for the clock all of a sudden, Franco?
Don't have any idea. At least it's half of the booth.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, not the whole booth. Let's not get it twisted. 2nd and 8. 5 wide receiver set this time for the Stampede. Ballantyne going to throw this one out. Pass complete. Close to a first down. See where they mark it. I think he's short by a yard.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what it looked like, but you never know.
They've been pretty generous tonight.
Right.
Oh, wow. And I had my Facebook Live thing going almost. I hadn't started it, but it was. I could feel my phone getting hot in my pocket, and I didn't know what the hell was going on. What you gonna pick? So 3rd and short. Ballantyne fakes the runs. Going to throw this one. Passes. Did that one get tipped at the line of scrimmage or not?
It looked like it might have been tipped, but hard to say for sure. I'm okay with it not.
So 4th and about 2, maybe 3. 8:37 on the clock. Stampede need to extend this drive. They got to convert here on 4th down. Valentine, hard count. Defensive lineman made contact, jumped off sides. That'll give them a free 5 yards, an automatic 1st down.
Yep.
I don't know that I've seen smart play by a veteran quarterback in Valentine. So that'll give them 5 yards. It'll bring up 1st and 10 now for the Stampede at the Invaders 39-yard line. Nothing your score. Each team with 2 missed field goals tonight. Valentine looking to pass this one out. It's got pressure. He's going to have to step up in the pocket. Spins away from pressure down the sideline. Still going. And then kind of goes down on his own. See if he got enough for the 1st down. I think he's down to the 30. He might be just a yard short of the 1st down. So 2nd and short. The pressure got there. Unfortunately, they couldn't take him down. He was able to evade the pressure and make something out of nothing and got 9 yards on that play. Clock running under 8 minutes now. Valentine's going to run this one up the middle. It's a quarterback keeper. That'll be enough for a Stampede 1st down.
James on the carry. Also by
I think we're okay.
I think we're okay.
We're okay. I think the Wirecast internet is showing as yellow.
It was red for a second.
Valentine with a 1st and 10 now, looking to pass out to his right. The pass is tipped at the line of scrimmage, possibly by Anthony Antonio or Antoine Phillips. I could not quite see where it got tipped.
Maybe not.
And now we're red again. Second and 10 for the Stampede. Now we're back. Now I see green.
Yep.
Weird. Stampede with a 4 wide receiver set once again for Valentine. Handoff up the middle to James. Bounces this one to the outside. Landon Moline slows him down, then hit by Vinny Holmes. Moline slow to get up on that one. Getting about 4 on that play. Moline may need to take a minute, otherwise going to put the Invaders in a spot where they're going to be a man short.
3rd and 6, 7.
Looks like 3rd and about 7. So once again, I would also like to, even though we don't have our graphics and things working, thanks to the wonders of Wirecast, I'd like to thank all of our sponsors this year. Health Source of North Fargo, our prime sponsor, Moorhead Massage and Wellness, Wear Repair, Discovery Benefits, Dots Pretzels, Ottertail Mid-Dakota Coaches. We couldn't get to our games without them. FargoChairRentals.com, TailgateMaster.com, Glacial Peak Cryotherapy, Skill Cuts. You need a trim, hit up Skill Cuts. Fargo Party Tents, and Widmer Roll CPA. Thank you to all you have done this year for sponsoring Fargo Invaders football.
So I actually think it's an internet issue that we're having rather than the software.
Okay, well, that's unfortunate because that's why we got the hotspot.
Yeah, well.
Don't forget our lead sponsor for the game itself across the Midwest. We're at Fibercom. So 2nd and 7 for the Stampede. Valentine looking to pass. Throws this one out to the right, but got a man open. Makes a move. And down inside the 10-yard line, down to the 5-yard line.
Inside the 10, 1st and goal, Stampede. That 1st down brought to you by Dakota Graphics.
So 1st and goal for the Stampede now at the 5-yard line of the Fargo Invaders, trailing 9-0 here in the 4th quarter. 2 backs in the backfield now for the Stampede. Valentine just going to run this behind his running back. He's going to try to get to the outside. This gets wrapped. So loss of 2 on that play brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield once again for Valentine. James up the middle, taken down inside the 5. And a penalty flag there on Greg Stem. So that's going to be half the distance to the goal and automatic first down. We do have an injured Invader on the field. I'm not sure if that's Derek Alexander or who that is on the field. He's able to get up, and it is Derek Alexander. He's able to get up and walk off under his own power. 4:53 to go on the clock. Timeout on the field as the referees work through the penalty flag. So first, as we get things situated, 1st and goal now for the Stampede. Timeout by the Invaders. Try and talk things over, get things situated here with 4:53 to go in the 4th quarter. So, Dot's Pretzels. Dot's Homestyle Pretzels are a special family snack created many years ago by Dot in her family kitchen. First taste says it all. These pretzels are an addicting gourmet snack loved by many all over the country. You can find their delicious pretzels in Fargo at Cashwise, Shields, and Vintage Point. Also check out Ottertail Minn-Dakota Coaches. They've been providing quality motor coach and school bus transportation for over 44 years. They can transport your group across town or across the country, meeting the transportation needs of anyone in the area. They are the official travel partner for your Fargo Invaders. The Invaders get things situated after this timeout, trying to keep the Stampede out of the end zone. Looks like it's a bit blurry based on internet connection, huh?
Yeah, we're struggling here.
And there's never a rhyme or reason as to why. 2 backs in the backfield for Valentine. Sends a man in motion. He's going to run it right up the middle. And he is going to plow forward into the end zone for a Sioux City Stampede touchdown, making the score 9-6 here late in the 4th quarter. And the Stampede will send out their kicker, Kozlinski, to attempt to cut it to a 2-point game, try and set things up for a go-ahead field goal late. Kicking game has been an adventure. Fargo 1 of 3 on field goals and 0 for 1 on extra points. Sioux City 0 for 2 on field goals. Extra block.
Okay, we should be back on.
Kick is up. And it's good. So 4:49 to go in the 4th quarter. Your score, Fargo 9, Sioux City 7. Sioux City getting ready to kick this one away. Here's a tactical question for you, Franco. Do you think they kick this one deep? Play
I do.
defense, or you don't think they try and gamble and go for the outside kick?
No, I think they kick it deep. Offense, I mean, you saw Javante go out with an injury, so he can't be 100%, or you would think that he's not 100% at this point. So in my mind, I want to kick it deep and make the offense go distance.
Sure.
Play the field position game.
So it's important that the Invaders handle this kickoff properly and don't put themselves in a bad situation now with only a 2-point lead. And we're at that point in time in the game for the Invaders. They need to run their 4-minute offense and run as much time off the clock as possible and try and get some points out of it. Sioux City with all 3 of their timeouts, Fargo with 2. Sioux City getting their kicking team out there. Fargo still got to get their return team out there. So we'll get things set here. thing's going to come down, be a nail biter of a finish here for the Elite Bowl 12, the NEFL Championship here on the Fire Network. So those of you who have been watching the game tonight, thanks for sticking with us through technical difficulties. Wirecast has done that to many live streams.
Again, it's not Wirecast, it's the internet.
Oh, my bad.
So stop blaming it on something that's not, please.
I'm going to blame it on whoever I want to.
Don't do it.
Blame it on Matt Pisnick. Sioux City set to kick this one away. High end over end kick. Two returnmen there, going to fight over it. Jermaine Armstrong is going to be taken down right there. Inside the 20-yard line. Got two guys back there as returnmen, and you got to talk to each other and let them know who's going to be fielding it. Kind of bobbling it between the two of them. So 4:44 on the clock, and the Fargo Invaders offense comes out. Got to try and give that defense a break after that long extended drive by the Sioux City Stampede to get in the end zone for the first time tonight. 9-7 your score.
Well, the first half went by really nice and easy.
Yeah, it did. It really did. Even the halftime with the announcements.
Yeah, it went really nicely. Now I'm really struggling here. Keep the stream going.
So we're re-kicking now, it looks like. Okay. Offsides on the kicking team, so that'll back them up 5 yards and they'll re-kick it. So we'll see if the Invaders can have a better return this time than what just transpired.
Offsides was called on the kickoff, so we'll back it up 5 yards and re-kick.
So back deep, I believe it's Jordan Perkins and Derek Alexander. So Derek Alexander must be fine after getting shaken up on that last defensive possession. Actually, Jordan Perkins is 22. So Kozlinski getting ready to kick this one away. End over end kick once again. Taken by the return man at the 15. Better return this time. Heads up the middle. Got some space. Puts his head down. Nice return there. That was returned by Cornell King. Nice job, Mr. King. Out to the 45-yard line. Much better field position for the Invaders. 4:38 on the clock as they start this drive. Turnover and get the ball back for their offense. Now we're back to red.
Everything's working?
It's working for me.
Now it's green again.
Oh, my God.
So Javante Johnson with 4 wide receivers. Handoff up the middle to Lindgren. Picks his way through the middle. Gets helicoptered down. Gain of 4 on that play. Nice run by Lindgren.
Lindgren on the carry, tackled by Wortman.
So spotted at the 49-yard line. Gain of 4. So Invaders taking their time in the huddle. The clock is their friend. Got to mind the play clock as it gets at the 10-second mark right now. Under 5. Snap, fakes the handoff, quick pass out to John Bonney. Tries to turn up field. Gang tackled there. Gain about a yard. That'll bring up 3rd and 5. Clock at 3:40 and counting. Oh, and they actually marked him down for no gain.
All right.
So the Stampede have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. They get as much time as possible if they can stop the Invaders on this 3rd and 6.
Hear the crowd coming to life.
Mm-hmm. Johnson looks over the defense. Clock at the play clock at the 10-second mark. Down to 5. Snap.
Where's the flag?
No pass interference there. Pass intended for Brandon Jones.
Gosh.
That'll bring up 4th down with 2:59 on the clock. So the Invaders send out the punting unit, try to pin the Stampede deep, and rely on that Invader defense that's been playing so well.
All season. Must have been an uncatchable ball.
It's like counting guys again. They're calling a legal substitution or 12 men on the field, either or, on Sioux City. Pretty weird. All right. I mean, I think he could have counted all the guys on Sioux City's defense out there a little bit quicker than that, but now we get set to punt this one away. Snap to Tahir, gets the kick away.
Oh, yes!
Penalty on that. Ball's going to hit down and roll.
And that's going to be first down Invaders.
And Perkins downs it at the 10, but there's a penalty flag.
That's roughing.
So we're waiting to see if it's roughing or running into. Personal foul. Yeah. Roughing the kicker. Automatic first down for the Invaders after the 15-yard penalty.
I mean, I'll take that.
Yep.
That's
I'll take
fine.
it.
That's fine.
I'll take it.
So 2:50 to go on the clock. Stampede trying to get that block on that punt, and unfortunately they missed the ball and then ran into Lazan Tahir. And that gives the Invaders a first down at the Stampede 36-yard line.
I might have to stand up.
I already am. I always do.
Yeah, I gotta stand up.
So 2:50 on the clock, 9-7 your score, late stages of the 4th quarter of Elite Bowl 12. Fargo just got a first down on a penalty. Johnson takes a snap, handoff to Starr. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Timeout taken by Sioux City. That's their first timeout. They're going to use these 3 timeouts, and then also still have the 2-minute warning to stop things. So the clock will stop at least 3 more times. Invaders can really put a monkey wrench in that plan if they can get a first down. So, what should I do next?
Oh, do you want some light? You want some light? Or you want to read in the door?
Fargo Party Tents is an event rental company specializing in wedding rentals, graduation rentals, and corporate event rentals. They rent tents, tables, and chairs. Fargo Party Tents has white, clean tents, tables, and chairs. That's Fargo Party Tents. Past tent, future tents, present tents.
All the
Lots of tents.
Lots of tents.
So 2:46 on the clock after the timeout. 2nd and 10 for the Invaders. Trying to force the Stampede to use all those timeouts while at the same time getting a first down. Johnson looking to throw. He's going to throw it over the middle, intended for Bonnie. Caught inside the 10. Yes! First down for the Invaders. They're going to mark it at the 10-yard line. Down to the 9. That's first and goal for the Invaders. Clock running at 2.5 minutes to go.
Sorry.
That's
Am
all
I
right,
being
Joey.
too loud?
No need to apologize.
Clock is still running. It's going to run down to the 2-minute warning. So the clock's going to stop with 2 minutes remaining, and then the Stampede will have 2 more timeouts.
Oh my gosh.
So, Matt, once they get back from the 2-minute warning, what are you going to do? Just run the ball twice, and then
Force them to use their timeouts? I think.
Well, you got to do that. I don't know how much time you're going to take off the clock.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody who's watching is on the same page with that.
There's a page? Why didn't I get the page?
I don't
You're
know.
never on the page,
I
Jace.
don't know what's going on anymore. So for those who are struggling with, I mean, maybe part of it is that you're watching the broadcast as you're broadcasting. You're using up bandwidth. It's your own fault.
I'm trying to keep track of what Jordan's saying to us.
Oh. Jordan commented on that big throw and a catch, and that was a big throw and a catch.
It really was.
You're thinking that the Invaders are going to just try and run the ball and get them to use up their timeouts, but it went for the jugular there, and then almost it resulted in 6. But tough catch made by John Bonney over the middle, enough for a first down, puts him inside the 10-yard line with 2 minutes remaining here in Elite Bowl 12.
What a game.
Fantastic game once again. Cannot say enough about this league and the quality of football from all of these teams. I mean, it's one of those things to take a step backward with the 4 franchise that we have, but we've got 4 solid
The league
quality,
has really persevered through it, and
quality
it's
franchise.
really impressive.
And I know we're playing teams sometimes 2 and 3 times. We've third time against Sioux City, third time against St. Paul last week.
Yep.
So you get familiar with these opponents. But these are the best of the best in the Midwest.
No one's yelling at him to hold the ball, hold the ball, hold the ball. He just turns and throws. For no reason.
Late addition on the field for the Invaders. Johnson getting players set. Still plenty of time on the play clock. Johnson going to throw this one, going to pass it to John Bonney, in and out of his hands. Saves the timeout for the Stampede. We've got 2 timeouts left. Another gutsy call there by the Invaders, trying to go for the win outright right there.
He had the one-on-one. I totally understand them going for that there.
That is a situation that we've seen over the last 3 years, Franco. We've seen that work time and time again. John Bonney uses his size, shields.
I just feel like that's small
defender.
coaching by Sioux City to kind of bait the Invaders into that instead of having us run the ball.
Yep. We might see a running play this time, because now they're shading their defense over to John Bonney. Don't want to give up that touchdown. Handoff up the middle to Brandon Jones. Gets down inside the 8-yard line, it looks like. Just gain of a yard. But that'll force the Stampede to use their second timeout. So 1:53 on the clock. 9-7 your score. 3rd and goal for the Invaders.
Jones on the carry.
And unfortunately, with that incomplete pass, now they're going to be able to run one more play and force the Stampede to use another timeout. Unless
So do you go for it on 4th down, or do you kick the field goal? If you go for it on 4th down, then you're pinning them back deep in their territory.
Yep.
And you're making them go the distance.
and they're going to have to throw it deep.
You know.
And what happened earlier, last week they had an extra point blocked. This would be basically nothing more than an extra point. They block a kick, they could return it for 6.
Right, and that's not, and with the Invaders special team woes tonight.
Yep.
And really all season with that snap, I think I'm in favor of just going for it and 4 downs here.
Absolutely. But I would prefer to run the ball here to get that clock moving and make them use their last timeout.
Totally.
But we'll wait and see what they decide to do. It's probably going to depend on how the Stampede come out in a defensive formation here and what the matchups are. They got that safety shaded over by John Bonney, so they're not going to allow that slant pattern there across the middle. Offsides there.
Or is that going to be a false start?
Encroachment. Be 5 yards. So it'll be 3rd and goal at about the 3.
Encroachment on the defense, 5-yard penalty.
So 3rd and goal still for the Invader. It's a dead ball. Because I think once the quarterback fell down and tried to just flip it or whatever, I think they just blew the whistle, blew the play dead. So 1:51 on the clock here. 3rd and goal for the Invaders. Brandon Jones taken out in the backfield, but that'll force the Stampede to use their last timeout. So no more timeouts for the Stampede. 1:48 to go in the fourth quarter. 4th and goal for the Invaders.
Sioux City calls its final timeout of the half.
You're good.
4th down.
So right here, you got to wonder what they're going to call for a play. So what's the call here, Franco? What are you calling?
I'm running a play. I think I'm going for the win.
Remember, if they don't get in the end zone, the clock is going to stop on change of possession.
Right.
So there's that.
No, that's true.
So, I mean, it's not going to run a ton of time off.
That's what I mean. I think that you go for the win. It's the Invaders are a passing team. I think you go for the win here.
Mm-hmm. You get the touchdown, you can pretty much seal it. But if you don't get it, Sioux City's got a chance. So 4th and goal from the 7. Here, late stages in Elite Bowl 12. What do the Invaders dial up on offense? Snap to Johnson. He's going to throw this one, pass it to John Bonney. Caught, touchdown, Fargo, you betcha! Woo! That could clinch it right there, folks.
Right.
Yes.
That makes your score 16-7. Extra point pending. It's going to be a penalty, I think, on excessive celebration, or did he just pick up the ball?
Whew.
And
Wow.
that's what we were just talking about, frankly. You nailed it right on the head. Passing team, got to go for that touchdown. Put the nail in the coffin. Go for the jugular. All those cliches.
Hey, Vega, I'm doing my best with the clock, but I got to follow somebody else doing the clock, and it's just impossible. So if you could do a better job, come on up here and do it for me, man.
You guys are being shady. I
like-
keep telling. I don't understand why people who watch sports games do not realize.
Here you go, Vega. The device to get me to sync is about $1,500. So if you could give us that money, that'd be great.
Kick is good.
Kick is
Kick
up
good.
and is good. So it makes it
Yay.
16-7.
Oh, there's a flag, though. There's a flag on the field.
I also want to say that too, that a lot of times in broadcasts, the clock on the TV broadcast is not the same as the game clock in stadium. And we are not running something to be able to do that. Didn't Vega just give you a bunch of hearts?
He did.
Oh, that's so nice.
He or
They
she.
love us. They're
Is
just
it-
they're throwing shade.
I feel like Vega might be a girl.
I would like to spend special shout outs to the one and only Ronald Denman in the chat room. I gotta turn this up first. What?
Wow.
Oh, you got me muted? What's going on?
No, you're not muted.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, you are muted. I didn't mute you.
Oh.
Do it.
No, I gotta push the program, I guess.
Oh, man, we're all out of sorts.
I know.
I love you, Dad.
Aww. That was so kind.
I know, right?
Chris. Thanks for your love, Chris.
Yes, thank you, everyone.
I know that Mama and Papa Franco were watching back from New York.
That's right, Mr. and Mrs. Franco. Nice to have you tuned in watching us.
Travis, we love you, man. Thank you. Thank you, everybody who's been watching. We have 219 followers right now who are watching. That's awesome. We love doing it.
1:43 on the clock. Looks like Lewis is back and ready to go back to return this kick again. He had come out with an ankle injury, but looks like he's fine and he's back out there.
Looks like Vegas from Florida.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, Florida's got some good football. Texas got some good football. I mean, we come to high school and some colleges.
Dakota did call 10 at the beginning of the game.
That's right. Dakota is a great football mind. Why is that funny? Have you ever heard that on K-Fan?
I don't watch or listen to that. I probably should.
So 1:43 on the clock. I'm not sure. I thought there was a penalty on that extra point, but kicking off from the 35 still. So Tahir set to kick this one away. End over end kick going to be taken by one of the up men. Hits down at the inside the 25, taken by at the 20, and taken down at about the 31, 32 yard line. So a minute 38 on the clock. No timeouts remaining for Sioux City. Need 2 scores with these Fargo Invaders up 16-7 here. Very late stages of the Elite Bowl. Northern Elite Football League's 12th championship game. The all-time leader in wins in this game is the St. Paul Pioneers, who have 7 championships. Sioux City went from the MFA 2 years ago to the NEFL last year and won the league championship against Minneapolis. Fargo, this is their 3rd year in the league, Franco, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Valentine with 4 wide receivers, going to have to throw this one out. Has some time to throw this one deep. Pass is incomplete.
I think they just got tangled up.
They got tangled. Moline got tangled up. Number 14 is Jeremiah Waters, who's down holding his ankle.
Ugh, I hate to see that.
Especially that late in the game. I'm hoping it's just maybe at
And
worst.
that really was. Their feet just got tangled up
I'm hoping at worst it's just a high ankle sprain. We do not want to see someone get seriously injured at the end of the game like this. 1:32 to go on the clock. 2nd and 10 for the Stampede. You have to admit there was a number of people in the stands that after that touchdown headed for the exits.
Really?
Yep. I mean, that's if you are the visiting team, that's what you want to do. You want to be able to send the fans home early because they know it's a lost point. Valentine back to pass. Under pressure. Down he goes.
Oh,
escapes.
He escaped.
Still running, looking down the field. Under pressure from Torian Smith, gets out of bounds and enough for a first down. Nice run by Dorian Valentine.
Beautiful effort there.
That's what makes him such a dangerous quarterback, is that ability to run. So that'll be a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Fargo Invaders defense getting gassed on that one.
First down, Sioux City. That's
Trying to
a
chase him down.
first down.
1:22 on the clock. 1st and 10 for the Stampede. Valentine looking to pass out to his left. Finds Clement. And that's going to be another 1st down.
Staying in bounds and letting that clock keep running.
Well, they have no timeout, so you got to keep
Yeah.
them in bounds.
Yep.
I'll restart it at 1 minute, guys. I'm sorry.
First down.
Clement with the catch there. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line of the Invaders. Valentine with some time. Now he's got to step up in the pocket. He's going to run this one down to the, he's going to slide down at the 37-yard line.
2nd and 1, I
Gain of
believe.
about 8. Clock running under 45 seconds now. Clock still running. Valentine looking. He's going to throw this one out. He's got a man open. Clement got to get out of bounds, and he does. The clock will stop with 32.7 seconds remaining. 1st and 10 for the Stampede at the 20-yard line.
And that's a Riverside Technologies first down.
Make that about the 21-yard line. 32.7 on the clock.
AFL Magazine Snacks game sponsor, Big Farm.
Invaders fans getting a little antsy as the Stampede move right down the field. Valentine looking to throw. Overthrows his receiver. Pass intended for Van Meiden. Coverage by Josh Gatling. 28.4 seconds on the clock. Sioux City gets set up for their next play, 2nd and 10. Valentine looking to his right, throws it out. Pass is caught by Clement, stays in bounds, and they're going to mark him down and out of bounds at the 10-yard line. So clock will stop with 21.4 seconds remaining.
For another first down. At the Big
I would
Farm,
like to see
first
the
down.
clock moving. Just saying.
1st and goal.
So 21.4 seconds. Valentine looking to throw this one out to his right once again. Over the middle, pass incomplete. 17.9 seconds remaining. You gotta get quicker with the clicker.
Yikes.
I'm clicking and it's just. It's
I'm
not
clicking as
responding.
fast as I can.
I'm doing my best.
You're doing good.
Thanks,
You
man.
can't just leave me alone.
I really do want that device that hooks up to their scoreboard.
Yes, that would be
so sweet.
That would be convenient. So 2nd and goal for the Stampede. 17.9 seconds remaining in the game. 16-7 is your score. Fargo leads. Valentine looking to throw, looks to his right. He's going to scramble. Pointing receivers down the field is going to throw this one away. And the clock will stop with 10.9 seconds remaining in the game. 3rd and goal for the Stampede. Fargo Invaders just a couple plays away from that championship. I don't care if it's a 10-team league, a 12-team league, a 4-team league, a 2-team league. Everybody wants to win the championship.
Absolutely.
How many championships has Fargo won already?
They've won 4, two, and they're going for their 3rd one in a 3rd different league. James shifts sides on Valentine. Looks to throw, pass over the middle.
Intercepted. That does
Landon Moline slides down, and that's going to do it. 5.6 seconds remaining in the game, and Fargo's just going to have to come out in victory formation, and they're going to take this championship back to Fargo. They're first in the NEFL.
Yes. Can I celebrate?
You can celebrate.
And for the first time in 3 years, Sioux City will be denied a championship. A 2-year run of being the champion here in Sioux City after going from one league to a next and taking the NFL championship last year will come up just short against the Fargo Invaders, who something happened in that 4th quarter game against the St. Paul Pioneers, where they came back after giving up a 2-touchdown lead to trail 21-20 to get that touchdown to win that game 26-21, had a bye week. Now these back-to-back weeks, the defense has played outstanding, and the offense has really cut down on those turnovers and mistakes.
They did everything they needed to do in the defense, keep them in. I mean, I'm excited. I
Oh,
love
so
being
good.
the underdog the
Yes.
entire season and coming in. I love it.
I agree.
So Sioux City
good.
needs to get enough guys out on the field to be able to snap this ball to make it official. So all we need is one snap and we'll be done. We need to get people organized to get that snap. I mean, a season, Franco, that it's hard to put into words. Every champion has a journey. Our journey this year has been rough. 3-game losing streak that I talked about earlier in the broadcast with Matt Pesnick, a loss of a dear friend in Johnny Gray.
Yeah, let's bring him up. I mean,
And
I'm wearing the shirt tonight.
to see us able to finish this one off, and I'm sorry for not being more impartial, folks, but it is what it is. And there it is.
It's really nice to see this offense just.
And
be
there it
able
is,
to-
folks. Your 2019 Northern Elite Football League champions are your Fargo Invaders, shown live through a couple bumps and bruises as far as the broadcast goes.
We got it
but
together, though.
brought to you live on the Fargo Invaders or Fargo Independent Radio and Entertainment Network, the Fire Network. Expect big things from the Fire Network starting this fall. We'll be bringing you other events and things going on in the Fargo area. Even maybe just you and I sitting around talking. You never know. But
I want to thank everybody for watching and being with us tonight, even you, Jordan.
absolutely.
Really appreciate you being there, and you came around to liking us, I think.
I think he did too.
It's a great game, a great way to end the season. And, I realize there's only 4 teams and everybody was in the playoffs. But you know what? They got their stuff together, and they really played well these 2 weeks. That they after
The last 3 weeks.
the last 3 games.
3 games. Last
4
3
weeks.
games, yep.
And it was a great way to finish this season and to come out as champions for the first time in 3 years. Their last championship was an undefeated season in 2016, and now this year they are Elite Bowl champions.
Now,
Champions of the Premier League in the Upper Midwest.
I didn't want to jinx anything, but our ex-general manager, Nate King, has been sending me pictures of rings he's been designing. So, Nate, if you're listening, you can start making that a little more public. I'm not really sure.
He sent me one earlier
Oh, did he?
in the week, too.
Yeah, he's on it.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, I to some extent, I don't know what to say. Normally we've done stuff
What's
from
up, Irby? Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks, Kevin. Normally we do more stuff from the sideline, but personally I want to get down and celebrate with the guys if possible.
I do too.
And I just want to remind you, it's a Saturday night, folks. Please make sure that if you're out celebrating either after the game tonight or if you're out doing it right now, please make sure you get a safe ride home. Uber, Lyft, call a friend, call a family member. Get home safe. And if you're driving home safe, please make sure you buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. we are so proud to be able to bring this championship home for our dearly departed friend Johnny Gray, number 77. So we want to give big shout-outs to him and his wife and his family. We're going to get a ring for them, I'm sure. So you can't say enough about this team and this group of guys. Is how they came together. But for myself, for Jody Woods up here in the booth, Matt.
Thank you for joining us this year. It's been a pleasure having you.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Mr. Matthew F1 Franco and myself, Jay Stenman. You've been watching the Elite Bowl 12 here on the Fire Network. We'll see you next time. Yep, you betcha. Bye.